All right, welcome to the Alpha Voyage Podcast, episode 33, with a very familiar face, a good friend of mine. He was on the episode before a couple years ago. He's the CEO of the Otaku Revolution. He brings a lot of music to the anime world, bring a lot of music to anime, anything legendary otaku. And his name is Chaos Network on all social medias. He's the OG to this whole thing. Let's have him back on. Welcome back on the show. How you doing, man?
Appreciate you having me, man. I'm doing well. Can't complain. Here to spread the otaku revolution, let everybody know what I got going on, why they need to get in
Hey,
tune with it.
yeah, yeah. We just trying to get everybody tuned to the Otaku Revolution because I know you've been going at it for a minute.
Most
I know you've
definitely.
been going at it. But yeah, how you been doing though?
It's definitely been a journey.
Yeah, I know. Oop.
Did I cut out?
No. You good? You good? You good? I can still see you,
Yeah.
but I was like the music thing been going for you. Everything been good and everything.
Yeah, the music's been it's been music, it's always music. Uh, so it's funny because like a lot of people hold on, I got my bro sending me a message.
Yeah, I got you.
A lot of people be asking about the music. And what's so funny is I don't even be making the music as much as I used to. I'm so
Yeah.
focused on running the label. Uh, so I'm CEO and founder of Otaku Nation Records. It's the
Hmm.
first ever record label to be created and established to house and promote and specialize in otaku music, music
Mm.
about and or inspired by the otaku subculture
Yeah.
exclusively.
Yeah.
So the only music that you will hear on that label, Otaku Nation Records, is music about the otaku lifestyle or inspired by it. Music about anime or anime music, video game music. We're expanding into many different genres. We got a lot planned for the genres.
Yeah.
Uh, but for right now, you'll hear mainly otaku rap music. So rap music about the otaku life and or inspired by it.
Hmm.
It's amazing, man. This genre has been emerging since 20 2009, late, yeah, like 2009, and
Mm.
it didn't start gaining traction until 2012 with the OG pioneers like Joseph on Deck, Richie Branson,
Yeah, I
and
remember
uh,
them.
and anime rap took off with pioneers like Shizzy Six, uh, Shiki. Well, Shiki and Hentai Dude, they mainly kept it otaku and uh, hentai rap, and then Eddie Rath gets credit for really putting on with the anime rap because he got a lot of Naruto raps that went viral on YouTube back in
Yeah.
'09. And
Yeah.
like his famous one was Mangekyo in the Eyes. I always got to show love to my pioneers, man, because I'm not the pioneer of the genre, but
Yeah.
I am the innovator. I'm the one who comes in and elevates the genre. I'm the revolutionizer, the
Hmm.
revolutionary. That's why I call myself the otaku music revolutionary because I'm dedicated to this genre and I'm steady finding new ways to innovate it and upgrade it and elevate it, get more musical sounds in there, different perspectives of music, new talent. Like I'm always finding new things to add and contribute to the genre. So
Hmm.
Otaku Nation Records is really the future of music because I'm bringing in a lot of different talent from around the world to come help me put this genre into the forefront of the music industry because I'm in the music
Yeah.
industry. I got Sony and I got Warner Brothers looking at me right now, trying to
Hmm.
see what is this otaku music that I've been preaching about. So that's a
Yeah.
big deal to get these really huge corporations to check to see what anime rap and otaku rap is about or otaku music in general. I'm the
Hmm.
only one that has organized it in a way to where it can be digested by companies and outsiders. You feel me? People who may not even like anime as much or know about otaku. I find myself explaining this stuff more than I do making music about it. And when I make music about it, I'm explaining it in the music. It's educational all year round, all the time. You know, so when you ask me how the music going, the music is going. It's just funny because I spend more time on the business side, running the label, and now I'm doing educational stuff. Like I said, there's a documentary out on YouTube called Chicago Otaku. Check that out. Where it just it goes through it's like a brief summary, but it's in depth, 14 minutes of my journey with this, like otaku music, my career. And, you know, me growing up in Chicago, what that's like, how I was able to put my experience growing up as a Black man in Chicago and being otaku at the same time. What is that like? You know, that makes for a compelling story. So I definitely recommend, if no one has checked it out, if you guys haven't checked it out, check it out on YouTube. It's out. I partnered with a youth center, and, you know, the youth center that I grew up working at. Just where I learned how to make music at. You know, I worked at this youth center for the last 10 years. And I partnered with a youth organization, a not-for-profit, and they funded the operation. And it was an amazing product that was put together. So definitely recommend checking that out. But the music is coming. I got a new genre, new subgenre out. It's called upper echelon style anime otaku rap. So it's anime otaku rap music, which is rap music that fuses anime and otaku culture. So I'm not just rapping about otaku music, or I'm not just rapping about otaku and the otaku way of life. I'm also rapping about anime. It's more so me showcasing my knowledge of anime. So when I say anime otaku rap, that's me referencing a whole lot of content, mainly anime, you know. So you're gonna hear a lot of references to different type of anime, maybe some manga. I might throw some video games in there, you know, but it's all in the same realm of content in the otaku space, you know. So that genre I had came up with a bunch of different styles for. The newest style is the upper echelon style, where I'm rapping spiritual. So I'm spiritual. I have a lot of different teachings in spirituality, and my journey of growing up, you know, in a Christian household, growing up, you know, in harsh environments in Chicago. That's all tied to my spiritual journey. So I'm able to talk about that in a way that, you know, will resonate and people can relate to. On top of that, I use anime references to talk about spiritual concepts like chakra, nin, ki, you know, different like cosmic energy, the solar system, stuff like astrology. You know, I use a lot of different anime references to actually, you know, talk about spirituality, of course, along with my journey and stuff. So it's a very interesting style of that subgenre that I'm very like pleased with the lyrics that I have written so far. The song that I have out to represent that new style and that subgenre is Old School Upper Echelon Anime Otaku. And I've dropped that in November 23rd of last year. So that's out on all streaming platforms. Otaku Nation Records took that song, so it's out on Otaku Nation Records YouTube channel and all streaming platforms, whatever streaming platform, it'll come up under my name. But if you want to go look at it on YouTube or SoundCloud or Bandcamp, support it directly, you can do that from Otaku Nation Records page. You can go follow Otaku Nation Records on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you are. Otaku Nation Records is there, and I'm there. And that song is the starting point, you know. But we got so many other I got a lot of stuff written. It's just not
Yeah.
recorded yet. So I'm going to
Yeah.
be in the studio soon. I'm actually getting back in the studio this week to start recording some new material. And so look forward to that. I'll have some stuff I'll be sharing on my story. I tell people to follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, because I like to share, real time, live, what's going on in the studio. Follow me on TikTok. Help me get to 1,000 followers. I just started getting active on TikTok, so I don't have my followers up there yet, and everybody that's on my Instagram and Facebook isn't on my TikTok.
Yeah.
So get to my TikTok, follow me, and check out the content on there, because I'm breaking down a lot of otaku lifestyle stuff on TikTok. That's what I do on my TikTok. So I like that my social medias have different, content that you can digest, because this is a universe. I'm building a multiverse
Yeah.
within this otaku music space. So it's a lot for you guys to dig into. Like, you can really get into this stuff. And
Yeah.
I got contests on the way. I used to do contests back in the day, anime otaku rap challenges. If you was following me a couple years ago on my Instagram, I did that exclusively on
Oh yeah, I
Instagram.
remember those.
I'm gonna bring that back. I got some more stuff for that. It's man, I got so many things that I do for us, man, for the community. That's why I tell
Yeah.
everybody to rock with me, support me, because I got so much coming, for the community. I love to give back to otaku and anime fans. I love this community. I'm here for us. I'm here to build us up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. You got new stuff coming out, and you explained the whole fortitude of otaku. Otaku revolution, the echelon, which I like, by the way, because I've been keeping up with that type of thing because you've been going at that for a good long while now. I've been following you for a good minute, like goddamn, like 10 years or more, like
And
since
I've been
the
doing this 10 years. So thank you for being a part of the journey from the start, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
since the no problem since the original Otaku Bars game, it's like I remember that one video on YouTube. Like I remember that I remember that shit since like back in the day. So it's good that you're trying to improve on a lot of things as well, but also like bring different varieties. Bring different music genres and stuff like that. Because I can see that you have different like goals and feats that you want to achieve with just explaining the story, the echelon thing. Like you're trying to bring a lot to you. So it's pretty good that you're doing that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. The Otaku Revolution is, and actually it's a line of apparel that I came
Yeah.
out with 2 years ago. So I
Yeah.
started an apparel company. It's Chaos Network Apparel, where I'll be putting out high quality otaku fashion. So
Mm.
people thinking just anime, but now anime is becoming overdone, oversaturated, like anime apparel. Even though I'm with it,
Mm-hmm.
I still rock anime apparel every day, but unfortunately, there's not a lot of apparel made for lesser known anime, and I
Mm-hmm.
really love my obscure anime. So a lot of my
Mm-hmm.
top anime don't have a lot of apparel for it. What I want to
Yeah.
do though is I want to come with a message. So not just anime, I want to promote otaku. So I had to create an apparel brand that represents otaku, what the otaku life is, what do otaku stand for. So Otaku Revolution is the first design that I came up with. And what
Mm-hmm.
Otaku Revolution is, it was a campaign that I put together back when I first started my music career back in 2013. When I first started dropping
Mm-hmm.
music in 2014, um,
Yeah.
I had really came up with the reasons why I started making music and
Mm-hmm.
rapping about anime and representing otaku in my music. So
Mm-hmm.
it was something that I felt I needed to explain. And then I thought about it, and it's like a revolution. I'm over here fighting against these different norms and different perspectives and perceptions, and people got this negative outlook on otaku and anime fans. I've been dealing with that since I got into this genre or got into this culture.
Yeah.
So the otaku revolution was always meant to be for the otaku and anime fans, to empower them, you know, to let them know that, hey, whatever you're into, whatever you love, whether it be anime, manga, video games, light novels, visual novels, shit, even hentai, you know, love that, you know, be passionate about that, and don't let nobody, you know, make you feel lesser than. Don't let nobody make you feel love anime now. But back in the day when there wasn't a lot of people that liked anime, everybody felt like that was anime fans with otaku. They felt alone, you know, they felt like they couldn't fit in. So the otaku revolution is to empower those people. Like, even though we still got, you know, a lot of people now, it's still people out there who's feeling alone, you know, it's still people out there that's still getting talked about. That ain't went away. It's died down some, but it hasn't went away. People are still getting talked about for like anime. Some people are still feeling. I had one of my homegirls, her daughter, she like 12. Somebody was bullying her in school for her Nezuko hoodie. You know, she had like a Nezuko. I think it was the robe, the same robe that Nezuko wear, and she was getting bullied for it. And so she eventually stopped wearing it to school, you know? So we still have those moments in our community where our people are still being bashed and talked about and made to feel lesser than, and, you know, made to feel like, you know, they shouldn't be involved in anime and otaku culture. And so I'm here to let y'all know that, you know, through my music and through my brands, through my clothes, you know, like, this is for us, you know, like, this is where it's at. You know, if you're not with it, you a lame, you know, like, and don't get me wrong, there's people that don't like anime and otaku, that's still cool people. You know, I got people that I rock with that ain't, you know, necessarily anime fans. They ain't necessarily otaku, but at the end of the day, they cool people, they good people. You feel me? They not talking crap about you, they not downplaying you, they not downing you. You know, they supportive of whatever you into, and they open-minded, so they don't mind, you know, watching an anime or two with you. You know, you give them a recommendation, they'll check it out, something like that, you know? But then you got other people that won't even get anime the time of day, gonna bash you, gonna talk about it, and talk about you, and oh, you lame, you corny, you watching that them Japanese cartoons, you watching, you know, that foreign stuff, that lame stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, man, I had people say some crazy things to me, bro, for watching anime and being like, it's so crazy. So this otaku revolution, I got a series that I'm dropping on my Instagram where I'll be breaking down the otaku revolution and what it means in detail. Check out my Instagram for that. You can be in touch. I'll start dropping videos tomorrow on that. You can go on my TikTok. I already got a series up for TikTok. So if you want to already get that going, you can check it out on my TikTok. I also got a video up on my YouTube from way back in the day where I broke it down. And that was an old video, so I felt like I needed to update it. So you can definitely go and check out the older version. And I made an update on my YouTube channel for the Otaku Revolution where I broke it down, so even in greater detail. So I'm letting y'all know what this is about, so y'all won't go into this blind. But this is a movement right now. Like, we are moving. Like, people are buying the merch, they wearing it, they feeling empowered, they feeling represented. They feeling community, they feeling unity. You feel me? They feeling the love, and that's what I'm spreading. That's what I'm here for. You feel me? So that's why I tell people, share, like, comment, you know, subscribe to me, follow me, go get you some merch, you know, because this is really a movement, and we really building here together, you know, doing this. So the Otaku Revolution is really powerful, man. I'm happy to have it out. I'm glad. Down the line. So stay tuned for that.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. This is a good movement you got going. It's a good movement that I'm glad to be a part of and everything. And, you know, it's a good movement that's gonna, you know, continue for eternity. So I'm looking forward to that.
I appreciate that.
No problem. Because I know, you know, when it comes to just the otaku side of things. And I know it's probably some musicians that you worked with on and off doing this whole movement thing that you done everything. And when it comes
Most
to
of
like just when it comes to like just when it comes to like just music in general, like this is not just for music, but like what makes you think, what do you think are good qualities that makes a good I would say make a good teacher, because I sense like you're teaching things too when it comes to this movement, not just making music. So it could be for music or for teachers. Like, what qualities do you think make somebody great in this movement?
So when it comes to you talk about for qualities for being in the movement or for teaching.
Uh, I'm gonna say be in the movement first.
The qualities for being an otaku. People need to understand that the core of otaku, and I explain this a lot. Like you go
Yeah.
all over my TikTok. It's all over my TikTok.
Yeah.
Otaku is somebody who is passionate about something. That's
Mm-hmm.
at its core what otaku is. I'm talking like you deep dive, you dedicate it to whatever it is you love. It could be video
Mm-hmm.
games, anime, manga, cooking. It could be programming, engineering. It could be whatever you love doing, singing, rapping, dancing, whatever, poetry, all of that, sewing, you feel me? Drawing, all of that. Anything that is creative, anything that you find that resonate with your soul, you feel
Mm-hmm.
me?
Mm-hmm.
You make that your lifestyle. Like that's what
Mm-hmm.
I wake up doing. This is what I
Yeah.
dream about. I
Yeah.
go to sleep thinking about new ways to design something. To like me, I go to sleep listening to anime music. That's how I sleep.
Yeah.
Like I wake up, I don't start the day until I get my anime playlist ready, set, go, play, and then I get up and I start my day. That's how my day gets started. That's how I go to sleep. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I'm an anime otaku. Anime is my life. Like I tell people, because people be asking me, I meet some random people. They be like, "Oh, you like anime?" I'm like, "Nah, anime my life." I don't even say I
Mm-hmm.
like anime. I don't even say I love anime. I'm like, it's my life. You feel
Yeah.
me? Because
Yeah.
I'm in a different level with it. Like anime
Yeah.
is ingrained into everything that I do. My
Yeah.
career, my music that I listen to, my fashion, like
Yeah.
everything is anime around me. You feel me? Like if it ain't anime,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it. Like I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Like let me not say all that, because I'm open minded. But like anime incentivizes me. You feel me? Like if I'm doing some, anime had a hand in it. Anime was like the motivation behind it, behind the
Mm-hmm.
scenes. You feel me? It was like
Yeah.
the driving force. It was the driving force for my music career. It was the driving force for my fashion brand. It was the driving force for everything that I do. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
The type of music that I make, all of that. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
everything. So I tell people, otaku at its core is somebody who is passionate about something and they make it their lifestyle. It could be whatever. I don't care what you love. It's whatever for you. You feel me? For me, it's anime. And then
Yeah.
I tell people, to have a quality like that, you need to be dedicated and you need to be knowledgeable. So if you're
Yeah.
gonna make something your lifestyle, dedicate yourself to it. You have to do that. There's no way you can make it your
Yeah.
lifestyle and not dedicate yourself to whatever it is that you do, whatever that craft is. You feel me? You
Yeah.
gotta really love that. And then
Yeah.
all of that is gonna spur into you learning about it. Learn as much as you can about it, and that's how you
Yeah.
become a good teacher. You gotta really love and know about what you're teaching. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it go hand in hand. This is why I'm able to teach so well on anime and otaku culture, because I love this stuff and I've been doing this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in this stuff. So it's easy for me to teach something like this. I know this. This is what I do. This is all I do. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I tell people the qualities of otaku is always knowledge, passion, and dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Those three things alone, those are what make somebody an otaku. People don't have to sit there and think about it. Like, no,
Yeah.
if it's ingrained into your being and your habits, you feel me? Like just look around you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then if you don't see your passion everywhere, then it might not necessarily be your passion. If it don't wake you up, if you don't feel inspired by it, if it don't
Yeah.
move you, you know, then it might
Yeah.
not be your passion. Do what
That
you
is true.
passionate about. You know, I live to be passionate about stuff, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it ain't a lot of things that I get passionate about, you know,
That is
because
true.
that takes a lot of energy to be passionate about
Mm-hmm.
something, you know.
True.
So I tell people, man, otaku is where it's at because it's really, it gets spiritual, it gets deep, and this is what I was telling people on Facebook. I was like, man, the otaku revolution is spiritual because being
Yeah.
an otaku at its core is you learning about who you are and
That's
what you
true.
love. You
That's
feel me?
true.
That's you being you. That's your
Mm-hmm.
authentic self.
True.
And people would bash this, mind you. Pay attention to
Yeah.
that. Back in Japan in the 70s, 80s, even the 90s until the 2000s where anime came to America and got
Yeah.
popular. And then
Yeah.
the term otaku came with it. And then American otaku started to, empower it and flip the script on the perception of otaku, and
Mm-hmm.
then it became more positive and it started to become empowering, you know, and now you start to look at it and be like, wow, all the otaku were was just people who love what they love. They got
Mm-hmm.
bashed for that. That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy when you
Yeah.
think
It's messed
about it.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, like wow, I can't do what I love doing without you putting in your 2 cents and your
Yeah.
opinion. Who asked
Yeah.
you? Who asked
Exactly.
you? You don't even know
Exactly.
what I do for real. You don't even know what I'm into. Like, come on, man. Like, man, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And I spent so many of my years, bro. I spent so many years combating and trying to like reason with people, bro, and let
Mm-hmm.
them know, like, hey, bro, are you coming at me for what I do? You feel me? You don't see me over there trying to figure out what you do and talking crap about. See, I'm from Chicago, so we
Yeah. Yeah.
confrontational. You know, we
Yeah.
trying to see what's the beef. You feel
Yeah.
me? We could put that
Yeah.
on the grill right now. We can get the cooking. You feel me? Like, like let me know. Let me know what it is. Let me know what it is
Yeah.
because I don't do passive aggression. You ain't gotta talk all that internet talk. We don't do none of that. We can meet up. Let's talk this out in person. And if
Mm-hmm.
we got a fist fight over it, I'll fist fight over what I love. You feel
Yeah.
me? I'm down to beat a dude ass. You feel me? Like, hey, you feel me? Like, hey, I'm from the streets, bro. We can get
Yeah.
out like that if you try to get down like that. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Agreed.
Look, I try to keep it cordial. I try to keep it cool. And I let people know that this is something positive. You know what I mean? But if you want to turn it negative, that's on you. But take
Mm-hmm.
that over there with you. Like, don't try to make that a fact because it's not a fact. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even when
Agreed.
we look up the definition of otaku, is going to give you the beginning definition, which was somebody who had an obsession, somebody who was so into something that their social skills was damaged, meaning that
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't go out as much, they wouldn't talk to people a lot. But who cares? Like, why is
Exactly.
that? Why is that such a when 2020 hit and everybody got locked down and we had Kochan running around, everybody is scared to talk to people now. Now everybody antisocial. Ain't
Yeah.
that crazy? Otaku
Yeah.
used to get bashed for it. Now it's cool to be antisocial. Now everybody want to talk about they solo dolo.
Yeah. Agreed.
Man, look, man, bro, I tell you, bro, it's been wild seeing how people will like really talk crazy about you at first, just like how
Yeah.
people talk crazy about you and you used to watch anime. Now everybody watching anime. Them same people
Yeah.
talking crap about that used to talk crap about you for watching anime. They watching anime now. Oh man,
Yeah.
this this stuff then got so crazy. Human beings are so wild and how they will dismiss something and then jump on the bandwagon. That
Mm-hmm.
stuff that will always like that will always baffle me, man. So, but yeah, man, this otaku stuff is where it's at, bro. I tell people all the time, if you about it, you about it. It don't take much. You just need to be authentic, bro. Be yourself, you know. And
Yeah.
then that's otaku at its core, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling people the same thing because, like, I be friends with a lot of people that don't watch, anime or be part of that talk of life, and then all of a sudden they be like, "Oh, you check out this episode." I was like, "Oh, when the hell did you come into this type of type of thing? Like, what the
Man,
fuck?"
I've been seeing that, bro. I've been seeing that.
Like, that's been throwing me off. Like, that's happened a lot
Crazy.
recently because since I've been rocking with you, I didn't know it's been that goddamn long, but like since I've been rocking with you, it's just like when it comes to that, I'm just like, okay, they don't want to watch anime, so be it. I can do my own thing left and right. And then like when I tell people, because like, look, I'm a firm believer of you. If you got a problem with me, talk shit, talk crap to my face. Like I'm not a fan of that social media bullcrap, and I let these people know that I'm not a fan of that. I be getting called narcissistic, that I'm crazy, and all that. I'm like, oh, cool, okay, cool. I'm narcissistic, whatever the heck you want to call me. But if I have a problem with you, I will let you know and light your ass up. Talking about, hey, I got a problem with you. We sell this shit outside, or like don't talk shit over social media. Like, no, I don't got time for that. Like
Facts, man.
you
Facts.
talking about oh he's crazy because he wants to sue violence. I was like, no, that's not suing violence. That's just me sticking up for what I stand for. Like the fuck you on about? Like I hate
Facts.
people that do that type of thing and don't want to that's what we call them, like keyblade warriors and all this other bullshit, because like I'm over here for what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to, like as an author, as a manga, what's it called, mangaka, I think. But like as an author, what I'm trying to do, like I'm trying to influence people to go for their goals and shit. Because like as someone like who was a fan of what I was doing, and it'll bring up another question I'm about to say in a minute. But he was like, what advice did you give me? I was like, well, it's like three type of advice I can give you. Simple, one, be yourself. Two, do not follow. like definitely don't follow, because the moment you follow, like there's nothing wrong with having influences and stuff like that, but also don't follow in their footsteps to be like the next them, be the first you. And three, always be original, don't be a copy. Just if you have an idea, always, plaster that on, either if it's music, plaster on music notes, or if it's art, plaster on a piece of paper. And that's not the idea you're necessarily going to go for at the time. Just keep it just in case that same idea come back down the line. And then that's basically like a question I was going to say to you. Like if somebody was to go, if somebody was wanting to follow in your footsteps, what advice would you give them? Like what advice would Chaos Network give somebody that's trying to go in his footsteps for the otaku revolution type of thing? Because like you say, you got the music, then you got the otaku revolution. Like it's two different things, even though it's kind of, revolutionary to anime. Like what advice would you give that person?
So the otaku revolution is a movement. If you're
Yeah,
trying to start a movement, you gotta really be all in on what
yeah,
you gotta have confidence.
yeah,
People can't follow you if you don't follow yourself. If you
yeah.
don't believe in yourself, how is anyone else supposed to believe in you?
That is
You
true.
gotta really believe in what you're doing. What are you promoting? What are you trying to present to the world? I'm telling people about the revolution of otaku and otaku
Yeah.
culture. It's a
Hmm.
lifestyle, it's a culture. You feel me? It's allowing people to become who they are at their core and
Hmm.
embrace that. That's a revolutionary thing for people
Hmm.
to finally come into their own instead of trying to be somebody that they not,
Yeah.
or feeling like they got to fit in somewhere or try to be trendy. Now
Yeah.
everybody is starting to realize that they can't do that for real. You got to be
Yeah.
yourself. You can't be
Yeah.
nobody else. Somehow, some way, one day, it's going to get brought to light that this ain't you for real. If you was
Yeah.
trying to be somebody else, if you was trying to be like somebody else, you feel me?
Hmm.
So you can never
Yeah.
be like somebody else. You can never
Yeah.
be somebody else. You can only be
Exactly.
you, but you can be inspired by others. You feel me? So if somebody is trying to walk a path of trailblazing like I'm doing, I'm trendsetting, I'm trailblazing, you know, I'm revolutionizing. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in what you are doing, what you're trying to put together, bring together, create, you know, promote, push, any of that. You gotta believe in it. I believe in otaku. I believe in otaku culture with all my being. You know, you can hear that in my words, in my voice. You can hear it in my music. I don't bullshit this. This is my life. You feel me? Like my life is on the line. You feel me? I just sacrificed so many hours of my day, so much of my mental focus, my emotional capacity, my spiritual pressure, spiritual power. You feel me? I didn't put it all into place to be able to promote otaku. You feel me? I didn't utilize every resource that I've had available, from money to people to my energy and my time and my effort, my knowledge and information, the shit I had to go learn about. I had to go learn about otaku. I did academic studies on otaku, on the culture. I did this back in college. This is 10 years ago, 9 years ago. I wrote research papers, 13 pages plus, multiple. You feel me? I read books. I bought books of people who wrote about otaku culture. And then I went and contacted those same people to try to have a conversation with them and get insight on otaku, not just from their book, but directly from their brain, so I can put together my own material. You feel me? And have a deeper understanding of this stuff. You got to be willing to go deep like that. You feel me? For whatever it is you trying to push. I don't care what it is. Look, some people be pushing everybody should be nudist out here. Like women that was out here pushing, they should be able to show their titties. Shit, I'm in support of it. You feel me? Women should be able to do whatever they want to do and not feel like a man got to come in and tell them what they can and can't do with their bodies. Like this pro-life and pro-choice shit. You feel me? Like all that is crazy talk. It's crazy talk. You feel me? But you got to be willing to die for shit like that. You feel me? If that's something that you really invested, you know, time and energy into, your two most important assets, man, you got to be willing to go all that. That's why I said it's a revolution on my side. You feel me? We fighting over here. I'm fighting people's biasness. I'm fighting controversy, discrimination, all type of shit that I gotta fight to promote what I'm promoting. People already promoting all type of bullshit already. I gotta cut through that noise. You feel me? And reach people who already got a familiar understanding of some bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. You feel me? And I gotta come in with some new shit, and they go like, "Man, what's this?" You know. So it's having to do all of that. You got to be prepared. You feel me? You got to be willing, and to be willing is to be prepared. Because if you got the desire, if your heart's strong enough, you got the desire to do this, to promote whatever, then everything else is going to fall into place. The plan is going to come step by step, little by little. You feel me? Like you don't even got to have the plan all the way together. How you going to do this? The more planning you got, the better. But a lot of this, you can't just plan out from the jump. You got to learn as you go. This is a journey. You feel me? You're on a journey. This is an adventure. So be prepared to go on an adventure. You feel me? So psych yourself up for that. If anything, you feel me? Be like, man, look, I already know I'm finna get myself into some shit. So just knowing that alone, man, just let you go out and try this shit and do this shit. You feel me? Because fear will keep you from doing any of this. And then you end up not doing nothing. You end up giving up before you even got started. And now what you doing with your life? You feel me? And that was my worst fear. That was like me giving up. What am I gonna do after this? Because this all I got. This is my life's work. You feel me? I put 10 years of my life into building this shit. You feel me? And I've been in the anime since I was 4. So what the fuck else I got?
Wow.
You feel me? You feel me? I've been playing video games since I was 3. You feel me? So like this is what I do. This is me. You feel me? If I gave up on this, I'm giving up on myself essentially. You feel me?
That
I'm
is
giving up on
true.
all that I am. My identity, I'm giving up on all of that. You feel me? It's like me killing myself, basically. You feel
Yeah.
me? And so because I know it's that deep for me, there's no way I can stop this. I got people threatening me saying, man, if you give up on this, bro, we gonna come find you, bro. I said, what? That's crazy. Like, I got people threatening me for if I give up. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's some love. That's some support right there. It's some scary ones, but it's some support. You know? Like, hey, support is support. You know what I mean? So
That is true.
you gotta be willing, man. You gotta be willing to go on an adventure because this shit is a ride. It's a roller coaster. You feel me?
Oh yeah, I know. It's just like it's like a lot of things. This is like a lot of things. Like just going into this type of thing, like it's not gonna be easy. Like I don't want us to think like people like think and be like, oh, this is gonna be easy. Like no, the fuck it's not gonna be easy because it's
No, it
gonna be
won't.
some challenges and everything.
Most definitely.
Like as an author and you the musician, like it's just like it ain't gonna be easy when you're trying to get that like that masterpiece and create it like that's your own child, and it's gonna be like, okay, shit, what the fuck can I do to evolve it to the next level? I'm like, that's the question like that has no finalized answer to it because it could be some things that you can have set for a while and then be like, okay, it's been some quite some time. Yeah, what can I do to take this to the next level? And just be like, you know what, this is gonna suck, but in the end, I'm great. I'm ready for the journey because like it's nothing wrong with having something set in stone. It's just like as long as you got that energy, the support system, and all that to keep it going. Because like I'm the type of person that just be like, okay, shit, like what the heck can I do to keep this energy going? Like I'll ask people like for advice and everything, left and right. Like even some of my favorite artists, like even some of my favorite artists gave me some advice. Like like you got your favorite artists as well. Like it's always good getting different opinions, different questions and all that, and like it's better to be like it's always better to kind of like Naruto, like he had a height, he achieved it. Now he had a height that nobody thought he was going to achieve. It's kind of like going like that. So it's better to like go for your strengths and like not think about the weaknesses, but the weaknesses are always going to be there, I always say. So it's just like this type of thing that keeps me up at night. I always ask myself like that, like when I'm up at night designing new chapters and everything too. Like while I'm up at night, just like designing stuff that I know can give me a long lasting legacy. And then like that was like another question I was gonna bring up, like because I know this thing keeps you up at night almost all the freaking time.
Every night.
so
I'm up to
so
like 3 in the morning.
so I was gonna be like, so like I mean, you pretty much just explain like what keeps you going and everything. So there's no point in me asking that. But it's more like a set timeline type of question. Like where do you see yourself like, like with the revolution like 5 to 10 years from now or next year maybe? Like what goals you have in mind for, the future?
I got a 5-year plan mapped out. It came
Mm-hmm.
together. It just came to me. It's a download,
Mm-hmm.
from the spiritual, from the astral plane, from the ether. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? And I
Yeah.
tell people, man, when you learn about the spiritual stuff, it start to make more sense how things just come like the way they come
Yeah.
and how things just set itself up, and
Yeah.
align itself when you on a mission, when you got something that a goal that you're trying to achieve. So,
Mm-hmm.
but to go more into depth to your other question, because I didn't really get to touch too much. I gave you like the basis, which was anime. Anime is my driving force for why I do a lot of what I
Yeah.
do. But
Yeah.
also, you know, I got my family, I got my friends, I got people that's looking out for me. You feel me? That's looking for me to be successful in everything that I'm doing, and see even greater success and prosperity for myself, so I can share it with them. You feel me? Because people know that I'm not here to be selfish. I'm here to build with everybody. I'm not here to just get rich and then go run off somewhere. No, and I'm not gonna mess up or like just fumble the money. Like I'm not just finna just go buy new Benzes and new luxury cars and $1 million mansion, $2 million mansion. Like you see a lot of rich people do that, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Of course, you know, you do what you want to do with your money. You feel me? But for me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to build. I'm here to build. I'm here to create. You feel me? I'm here
Mm-hmm.
to empower others. I'm here to bring prosperity to others. You feel me? So what I'm
Facts.
doing, what I'm studying, what I'm learning, and what I'm building is not just for me, but for other people. So to
Mm-hmm.
go into my 5-year plan, some of the shit that I got lined out and actually like written out to happen in certain years is stuff like a youth center, like a lounge. I'm going to be building otaku spaces for
Mm-hmm.
people to come that's in the anime and into otaku culture. They can have these places to come sit and be otaku and feel otaku, what it's like to be in otaku culture. Because I know what that's like, because I go to anime conventions around the country in the
Yeah.
US. You feel me? But there's people that unfortunately don't have the same means to be able to go travel and go be involved in otaku culture. They don't have anime conventions around their area. You feel me? Like they may have it in like their state, but they can't get to that area in their state. You feel me? We talking kids, we talking teenagers, we talking like 8-year-olds, we talking 12-year-olds, 15, 16. I meet these kids, you know, I see these kids on social media. You know what I mean? I've been interacting with the community since I got in to Facebook in like 2010. You feel me? So when I was in high school is when I started interacting and learning about what the community's needs are. I'm here to fulfill those needs. You feel me? So I have a 5 to 10 year plan of fulfilling these different needs within the community. It's on a grand scale. I'm not here to just do for me. I'm here to do for my community. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going
Yeah.
to expand into a whole bunch of other stuff that I never thought that I'd be doing. You feel me? See, I was just here for the music eventually at first. You feel me? But now it's turned into community building. I'm here to help the community. I'm here to build the community up. You feel me? So yeah, and down the line, I see the otaku revolution becoming actually like it's not the otaku revolution, that's a line of design. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
within the apparel, but the apparel brand is going to have other types of designs, other type of lines of clothing, and I'm going to start a luxury brand. You feel me? So it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
like Gucci, Versace, but for otaku. You feel
Ooh.
me? So imagine
Yeah.
having on a suit and tie that got otaku on it. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
yeah, like some like otaku designs, but like or otaku like insignias. You feel me? But we rocking suits and tuxedos. You feel me? Dress
Yeah.
shirts and ties. You feel me? Like we doing that for otaku because I would go sit into meetings. I go to high level places with millionaires. I talk to people like that. That's who I interact with. You feel me? And they all be wearing like suits and ties. Some wear casual business attire. You know, but me, I'll come in with my Otaku Revolution merch. I'll come in with Otaku Nation Records, my hoodie. You feel me? Like I'm coming in with
Mm-hmm.
my people, with my stuff. I'm representing my brands, my message. You feel me? My people, my community. You feel me? I'm not just no businessman. I'm an otaku entrepreneur. You feel me? So I'm here to represent something while I'm over here building and doing business. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I always, before I got this deep into it, when I used to go hunt for jobs back when I was working the 9 to 5, I would go and put on a suit, not even a suit. I put on dress clothes, like slacks or dress pants and like a dress shirt and a button up or whatever and some dress
Yeah.
shoes. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, I feel like just some regular dude. I'm not
Yeah.
just no regular dude. I'm an otaku.
Yeah.
So I go into my closet and I get a Haruhi button and I'll just put that button right here next to my heart. You feel me? And then I'll go get the otaku button and I'll put that button under it or next to it. And then I'll go walk into whatever job interview. They'll look at it. They'll be like, oh, you like anime? I was like, yeah, I love anime, And then I get the job. You know,
That's
I
what's
get the
up.
job because they respect people with passion and vision.
Yeah.
You feel me? They don't care if you're an employee or CEO. Anybody with that type of energy is going to be valuable wherever they are. You feel me? They're going to move
Mm-hmm.
something. They're going to create something. They're going to build something with that energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of
Yeah.
like the highest form of energy that you can come with. You feel me?
Yeah.
So for me, I was like, man, it'd be nice if my otaku can like, be like business sad, business casual, or like be fly and flee and real like, expensive looking, but still be otaku with it. You feel
Yeah.
me? So I don't see nobody doing that. So I'm gonna have to bring that to light. You feel me? I see people coming with, bomber jackets and robes, blankets, stuff like that. That's cool. But who coming with the Gucci type, Versace, Louis, Prada? You feel me? Michael
Yeah.
Kors. You feel me? Like Calvin Klein. You know what I mean? Like Guess. Like, ain't nobody coming with them luxury brands. You feel me? I'm finna go
Yeah.
get some luxury stuff made, and I'm gonna slap otaku on top of it. You feel me? Slap otaku. Yeah, you feel me? Like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. For like clothes, for apparel to help represent, and so we can go show ourselves off in whatever setting that we want. If we want to go to a high-end restaurant, but we still want to be otaku, or go into
Mm-hmm.
some business meeting where we doing $1 million deals, or
Yeah.
going for a job interview or whatever, we still want to be otaku, we can do that. You feel me?
True.
Because I felt like I felt like we needed that. And then, like I said, I'm thinking about the youth. I'm thinking about the next generation and how they didn't have the same opportunities I had. I'm in a metropolitan city. Chicago has a lot of resources. You feel me?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of youth in many areas of the world, of the planet. You feel me? Not just, Chicago or the US, that don't have those same luxuries and resources. You feel me? They
Mm-hmm.
wishing that they could have some place to go, or somebody that they can reach out to help them get some type of resources so they can be creative and give back to the culture. I'm creating
Yeah.
something for that. I'm building spaces for that. You feel me? But nobody else is thinking like, bro, these musicians, these so many is anime rappers out here and otaku rappers. And shout out them. Shout out everybody doing their thing. I'm not here to just make the music though. I'm here for the community. Like, I see
Mm-hmm.
them, they all divided. You feel me? They not really trying to work together for real and build for the community. Shout out RDC World though. RDC World, they trying to do that. Like, they doing that. Now forget trying, they doing that. Like, what they doing with DreamCon is legendary. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
the anime King Vader and them. Like, those are the guys that I'm talking about. Like, they doing for the community. You feel me? They giving back to building
Yeah.
for the community. That's the type of time I'm on. You feel me?
Yeah. But yeah, that makes sense because like, I'm trying to do the same thing because you got your legacy you're trying to go for, like what you just explained. I got mine now I'm trying to go for because like I got my own stuff I'm coming out with because like, I just designed like, a couple of t-shirts and everything. Not finalized on design and stuff yet, but it's more of like it's based off one of those what's those Japanese only masks that you see like in
Oh yeah,
Japan and stuff. So I had a friend of mine who lives in Kyoto. She made me like a design because like I always compare myself. It's just like okay, I always say like look, I got a bone to pick with my own legacy because there's so much stuff that I want to do that I need to achieve. So like she drew like a Japanese only mask with like horn of like two horns and but like a bone inside of his mouth. Be like okay, I got a bone to pick. So I was like okay, that I thought that was
that was
pretty
funny,
nice. So like. So
clever.
like I don't think you can yeah I gotta send it to you but
Yeah, I see
okay
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
dope.
something like that. So I was
Nice,
like, oh shit. So I'm trying to, get stuff like that and everything done because like
nice.
because like I'm trying to like, I wouldn't say like I'm like spreading the otaku nation like like publicly like you are, because like I'm doing it more secretly because I'm busy with my other stuff anyway. But like I do it like more be like, hey, like if you like are set in stone on what you want to do, like anime and stuff related, whether it's like cosplay, all of that, or you just want to be comfortable in your setting, like just go ahead and do that. Like talk to people about it, create like a friend group and stuff about it, like be passionate for something and stuff like that. So I'm trying to like be open about it more. I've done like panels and stuff over the years at certain cons that I go to, like Otakon, Katsucon, like a bunch of like other cons and stuff. And it was a bunch of like, things where I've met, otaku people that, that's trying to get into, the music thing, doing otaku, but they also want to spread a message as well. But they didn't know that. And I recommended your work to them as well. I was like, well, he's like the main dude that he's the main dude I keep up with when it comes to this type of thing, but he's like the main dude that I see that's trying to, spread the message like openly, and like he's trying to spread the message out there. Cause like I don't see a lot of people artist wise, because like this comes from a guitar player like that's trying to like spread the message out there, just like like be open, like be brandful with yourself, like be able to have fun doing what you want to do, because like you don't got a lot of people with that, man, that pretty much, is all my questions and everything, but like that just pretty much it's just pretty much just like I just want to like up the ante when it comes to that, because like up the ante just makes the thrill more fun for what I'm trying to go for. And like I have people say, "Oh, I'm crazy" and stuff like that. I was like, "Sorry, just up the ante on what you're trying to achieve, no matter what genre or stuff like that. It just makes the thrill better." And like that's what I'm trying to do for my career as well. And I think I get this from you, but like that's what I'm trying to do for my career and shit. Because like you still are all about like up in the ante, because like you don't want people to just stay in silence, because like I also want to influence kids and stuff as well and stuff like that, and influence like everybody to do better for themselves, even if people don't feel like they I would say they got nobody, but they don't feel like they got the energy to do what we're trying to do and what other people are trying to do. So I'm trying to get people I'm trying to get people to think like that. So that's on my end. So
That's what it is,
yeah.
man. Look, it takes energy to do this. You got to be willing. Like I said, it's going to go back to that willingness. You got to have that desire, man. You got it. You got the desire, man. So don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't quit. Keep going with it. Just figure out what you need to do little by little. It's a journey. It's a process. And this is your journey. No one else's. So no one else is going to
Yeah.
do it for you. People will support you, but you on your own really doing this. Putting it together.
Yeah.
Right, it's up to you. You gotta, move the universe to work for you and your vision or your desire. You feel me? So whatever you see, you gotta see it first before other people can see it. You feel me? And then once you see it clearly, now you can start to explain it like how I do to other people, and then people start to see it. They'll be like, "Yeah, I could see that. I see where you're going with that." And then whatever support you need, you can get that. That's how
Yeah.
it works.
I agree. I've noticed that people always been seeing it, but they never like they was either like too shy to like open up about it or anything. I was like, nothing wrong opening up about it, in my opinion. It's just like, just be comfortable in yourself doing your own thing, and there's nothing wrong, and you just, grab it by the throat and just keep going. Like I don't see a problem with achieving it just like that, and like
Okay.
it may be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to that challenge. So, but
Take it on, man.
I
Take it.
mean,
Take it on. Rise to the
it's not like
occasion.
hey, it's not like I got much of a choice anyway. I'm looking
Show
forward
don't.
to
Most definitely.
it.
Most definitely. We here for it,
Oh
man.
man, I appreciate it, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got though. But I appreciate you joining me on this episode and other stuff too. Like I said, it's always great to talk with you and everything. And those that watch
Likewise.
this episode that pay attention to the other one yesterday, Like this is Chaos Network. You know, he's responsible for Taco Nation, Taco Revolution. You know, all things anime. Like he's trying to bring a movement here. So don't sleep on this movement because we got a lot coming to you. So don't
Don't
sleep on this
sleep.
movement. But yeah,
Don't sleep. And even if you
but yeah,
sleep, we
check.
finna come knock on your door. Hey yo, check it out. Don't talk revolution, baby.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
don't sleep on this, don't sleep on this revolution because
You
yeah,
you
because like,
you gonna hear us outside. Beep, 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 beep. Bro, you can hear all type of horns and sirens. And like,
oh
what the hell
shit,
going on outside? I'm talking
that.
revolution, baby.
But like you said, check out his music and everything on social media. Check out his documentary on YouTube. About 14 minutes. It's a good documentary, which I recommend. Go check it out. Check out. Always keep up with the new stuff you got coming out, and pay attention to this episode releasing on Friday. And Mr. Chaos, thank you as always for being a good friend, being an influence like always, and just keep up the good work.
Appreciate you having me, man. Thank you for letting me come in. Give
No
my
problem, man.
spiel.
All right, man.
Peace.
All right.